This holiday season is a special one for one Burlington man who's celebrating 1 year with a healthy liver. WFMY News 2's Kevin Kennedy has more on the Christmas miracle that changed the man's life.
In a season filled with hope and joy, how about we sprinkle in some holiday magic?
It's a miracle. It's the Christmas miracle that I prayed for. It truly is.
We first met Kathy Baxter and her husband Steve last year. At the time, Steve was in bad shape, his liver failing, his life slipping away. This is him back in June of 2023.
You get to a point where, you just almost kind of fed up.
Steve in desperate need of a new liver. Kathy watching her husband suffer.
To see somebody that you love so much go through something like that, it's very hard.
Steve was on dozens and dozens of medications, his liver barely functioning, ammonia building up in his system, his brain diseased.
He doesn't have a clue who he is, where he is, or what is going on.
Hope back then rooted in a hospital and doctors at Duke University Medical Center. But Steve needed that miracle. Late last year, step one happened.
That day when we found out we were going to be on the list, that was, a euphoria.
A donor, now a possibility, but it could take months, even years, and there's no guarantee what would happen while he waits.
He was pretty much ready at the end. He just said, Kathy, I don't know how much more I can do this. I mean, he was just so sick.
Then, on December 10th of last year, that miracle happened.
And my phone rang and it said Duke Hospital, and something just told me, this is it. This is it.
A donor liver found. Steve and Kathy left for Duke at 7:30 that night. By 2:30 in the morning, he was in surgery.
Every night I would pray for this, and I asked God for a miracle, and we got it.
Tomorrow will be 1 year with his new liver, a year full of reflection and relief.
I didn't have a husband for so long. It was just me being his caregiver and of course his wife, but I didn't have a husband at all.
Steve calls Kathy his rock, but there are so many others to thank. It's a long list.
I have been so blessed. I have been so blessed. I've got a lot of emotion. I've been the most emotional I've ever been in my life.
This Christmas, Steve and Kathy can rejoice, but they will also pray. Pray for a family that lost a loved one so that Steve could live.
We are going to give a letter to the people that donated the liver for Steve because he wouldn't be here.
Every holiday is special and brings its own version of hope. This year for Steve and Kathy, there is peace in knowing.
Oh, he's back to being Steve. Yeah, he's definitely back to being Steve.
Life is finally back to normal. Happy holidays to all, and to all, a good night. Kevin Kennedy, 2 Wants to Know.